Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 42, as I always do before I play any games. I'll start at the 1 minute mark. I'm more tired than I was yesterday. Yesterday I had good energy, but I'm not super tired. I'm just a little bit tired. Have some iced tea here. Hello, Sun Tzu. Start in about 12 seconds. Hopefully I get this on the first attempt, because I don't want to do puzzles all night. It'd be good to play some games. Okay, here we go. I see a rook, I take a rook. Well, we're in check, so we take, we win the queen, we win the king, we win the king, we win the king, we win the rook, we win the king, we win both rooks, and we're not getting mated. I can take and then win with rook. Is there perpet there? No, there's not. Hello, Henry. Henry. When's the last time I've been to over the board tournament? October, or was it November? I think it was October. I have my tournament game reports on my channel as videos. I don't just stream. I also make videos. Wondering if I should give a check first, or would it be better to like push? Yeah, because then I can come back and defend. Okay, we are white. Well, that's the only move that makes sense. And then there's a fork here. 12. I can take and then check and win the other rook. Oh no, I can't do that. So I start this way, and then I go check, and then I'll be up to exchange. 13. 13 candles. 14. Boom. 15. Do I have check? Yes, I do. 16. Oh, check. Okay, and then I have queen a5, and I can win the bishop. Actually, I didn't see. I didn't actually see this. Why is this 1400? I don't I don't understand. I can check, and then I got queen b5. This is very underrated. Very underrated. Mimzovich, take the bus, son. Oh, yeah. I think he's queen's trapped. It should be mate. Black. Can I go b4? $21. I'm wondering if I can just go here. If g3, I can take the knight. That's very weird. What a weird move. What a weird move. Regular puzzle mold, I used to, but they got so hard. I was like, I forget what I got up to. I forget, but I was spending like an hour per puzzle for a single puzzle. They were just getting too hard, and Puzzle Streak is good because you get a mixture of the easy ones to build your pattern recognition and then the harder ones at the end to build your calculation. Exactly. Sun Tzu gets it. And you got to be accurate, hence the streak. So you can't get lazy. It's the perfect. You get the perfect freaking balance. You get every puzzle in between in the spectrum. Easy to hard and everything in between. You get it's perfect. It's the best thing in the world. So I think I'm just taking on e7 and then taking on h5. 23. Rook f5. He doesn't have any checks, so this should work. You're careless. The best you can get is 33. You can do it. You just gotta be diligent. That's the whole point. You gotta. Okay, this should be good. And we should be fine here. 25. And then the next step is to do it while streaming, while talking to chat. I could take and then fork. But then he has queen f7 check. I did not eat healthily today, as I normally don't, but I had to do things that made me tired. Okay, so I can win a rook and be up the exchange. I think he needs to recapture. I don't see a good reply not to. Then I could trade queens, and I'm just up the exchange. So, I mean, this should be good enough. I'm up the exchange. That's a dumb puzzle. Hello, Abanoob. This is mate in 2. 27. Do I have rook d8? I think I do. Or easier, you don't get it. Okay. Black. What is this? I don't know. I think maybe we just take the bishop and post the knight on h4. I don't see what it could be without if it's not taking the bishop. I don't know. It's very odd. It could also be maybe knight d4. Yeah, it might be knight d4 actually, because we might pick up a queen here. For example, because he has no way to attack my queen meaningfully, and if he brings his queen, he has nowhere good to put it. Yeah, so I'm just picking up the queen here. Okay. 29. This looks good. King g3. I don't see what he does about it. It's mate in 3 here. White. All white. Wascally Wabbit. How are we doing this? Can I push? I just be pushing and winning the rook. Okay, so bing bang. How does this work? Then I can check. I could check and then win the bishop. But is this, first of all, is this forced? I think it is. I mean, it has to be. Has to be. Yeah, and then I can give a check and then take the bishop and then potentially go back to d8, or I might take the rook. Yeah, so now I have to recalibrate. I think it's giving the check, so because otherwise takes, I'm getting nothing. Sorry, not the check here. I mean, it's either promoting or giving. Yeah, giving the check. It's not taking the rook is what I'm trying to say. I'm just wondering about this. Yeah, I give the check. I take the bishop. But then he goes rook c8. And I guess I could maybe take here. Oh, yeah. No, then I go check. Even then, that's kind of close. So I wonder. The alternative is I promote, and get nothing. It has to be the check first. Oh, I should have looked at the ending with the engine, because it was a little unclear. I think I can take and then rook d8. If he takes on h3, I can take on e4. And I should be good there. I'm up the exchange. Yeah, and then if he takes, I have... That's still tricky though. Yeah, I have check. I guess you... yeah, no, yeah, that's good. Check, and then I can take that, and that should be good. Yeah, should be good. Yeah, so no, I should take the rook. I said the knight, but I think I meant the rook. I take the rook, and then he goes bishop h3. Then I take the knight, is what I meant. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Sin City. We are white. So I could take, and then I could take here. I think that's winning. It wouldn't make sense not to take the rook. So let's take the rook. And then I think I'm taking on b7. Because what else would make sense? That's a terrible puzzle because it's just a forced find. What about rook h1? Rook h1. Hello, Alex. It's looking pretty good because I am threatening mate. That might be a mate in 2. Or no, it's not. He could sack the rook, but rook h1 looks pretty good. Yeah, he sacks the rook. Okay, 34. Not bad. 17 minutes in. I have moves, so it's equal material. He's threatening mate. So I attack and then I take. I attack and then I take. Should be good. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Should be good. 35. We are black. We're not white. We can take with check. Wait, so wait, I'm going up the board, right? What's wrong with this? He takes the pawn. I take the facts of life. Right? If he recaptures, I take. Okay, so this is what we have to worry about. So takes. And assuming I recapture, there's this check. Can I go king h7, let him promote? Can I survive that? Is that the question at hand? Check. Take. Yeah, let's check. I think I have to recapture and then check. King h7. Queens It's hard to tell if I can survive that. But you know what? He has no checks after rook f1. He has no checks here. Can you believe it? There's no checks. Can you believe it? That's insane. And then rook f1, there's no checks. Crazy, hey? So I assume we queen here. Okay, 36. Check. One legal move. Mate and 2. It's just a mate and 2. It's just a mate in 2. I don't know why, but I'll take it. 37. Check. Nope. Check does nothing. I can go here, though. I can do that either way, though. Actually, I can't go here, so it has to be here. I just realized it's queen. So check, and then we're just going to, I think we're just going to d2. He has queen f3, queen c3. Yeah. Check, I go to d2, he goes queen c3. Then I go check here. Bing. Okay, I just realized, no, this is just really good. Bang, boom. Take. 38. This looks difficult. Okay, mate in 1 threat. Can't go wrong. Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger's queen. We want to go here, so it has to be this way. And then I don't know how he stops it. Here. Okay, bing, bang, boom. Queen d7 is mate. How did he stop that? He can go check here, but I just go king h8. Oh, he's got this? Okay. So, no, he doesn't have time. Check king h8. He doesn't have time. I think it's just this. I don't see what he can do about it. What if I don't see how he stops it. Yeah, just king h8. And I don't see what he's doing. Yeah, 39. Crap. Okay, I'm black. This is tricky. I have to do, how do I do this? Okay, can I abandon my pawns? Because he comes in here. Unless maybe I can get f5 in when I move. Like a bing and a bang and a bing. But then he comes here and it gets complicated. That's why I kind of want to take. But if he pushes, I guess I'm still fine. I take and then I bring king e5. That should be good. Ooh, scary though. It's always scary. We bring the king up so that if he takes, I recapture. And then he comes here though. No, he doesn't. Yeah. So I just got to be careful though. If he pushes, I takes, and he brings in king, I'm always fine. I just gotta be careful. But yeah, takes. We're covering all of these squares. And take was a pawn, just so we cover everything. Otherwise he comes in. And if he pushes, I take, he comes in, I'm behind it. And we will grab that. And we'll come back. Okay. 40. I don't know what chat is talking about here. Take and then forky. Take and then forky. What if he takes my knight? Actually, this might be better because that might be a forced, well, either win the queen or give mate. So check. He has to take, and then can he stop mate on G7 here? Ben Kingsley. Okay, yeah, knight F6, GF, queen F6. How does he stop mate on G7? I don't see how. I could be missing it, but I don't see it. Oh shit, I didn't see this. We take it and we should be good here, but I didn't see bishop b3. Yeah, he's permanently weaker on the king, but I should have seen this. Okay, 41. I'm going to minimize chat so I can focus here. Last one, white. I don't think he can stop mate here. Rook b1. He can stop it, then I take the rook. Simple. But I'm just verifying because it's the last one. Can't be too safe here. Yeah, done. Going to open up chat, get one wrong on purpose now. So that took under 27 minutes, which is not bad for 42. I'm happy with that. First attempt. Okay, time for a game. I'm glad I didn't have to start over a million times. You guys are insane wanting to increase it. Go do 42 yourselves right now and see how fun it is. G3. I think we just go D5, E5 here. Froggy, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't enjoy it. I just do whatever I feel I must do to try to improve. Yeah. This double fianchetto always gets annoying. I think I'm going to go bishop d6 so I can castle right away and then choose a side to attack on. Okay, he's doing like this hedgehog type setup. Should I grab space or should I develop? The $1 million question. Okay, c5. I'm not going to go beyond that. Now I'll continue to develop. And eventually I need to pick a side to attack because his double fianchettos are going to moving rook pawns against fianchetto. I'm not an aggressive player. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm not an attacking player. I think, okay, yeah, this is going to be a tough nut to crack. Eventually I have to choose a side to attack though. Maybe it's going to be, he hasn't committed to castling. This is probably too slow, but I want to get off of this diagonal, and then I'm also threatening to push here. Yeah, he's doing this hedgehog setup for sure. Wow, where do I have to make a stand here? But it's really difficult. Very difficult. How do we punish the hedgehog? You can't. It's good. It's a good opening. E5 now? Is this knight f5? Where do I put my pieces here? Okay, let's go b5. I need to do something. And then I'm thinking bishop b7. I don't know. I don't know how to punish this. I mean, punish is not the right word. I don't know what to do against it. The hedgehog, I mean, the hippo can't be punished. I always get confused about hedgehog and hippo. Like, I think the hedgehog is in the Sicilian. But he couldn't stand it any longer, so he castled. So he blinked first, so that's good. Then he's going to go king h2. This is a good step. This is a step in the right direction, though. I can pile up here a few times. Let me... that's a dangerous square. I don't know what to do. This is scary. I want a rook on d8. I am going to go here. He's got rook c1, but I don't think this will open super soon. But I'm starting to focus my army where he's castled. So both of my bishops are pointed towards his king. Only one of his bishops is pointed towards my king. So I think we're approaching the right direction now. And do I want to go e4 or d4? Both close his bishops. They also close my bishops. Closing the center is good, though, because then I can attack his king. Oh, not this way, because he takes here. So this is the way. Do you know the way? Down 2 minutes on the clock. F4 I have to be cognizant of. Okay, so this is dead. Now I want to keep attacking here. But yeah, if he's preparing F4, I could also expand here, but yeah. A5, grab more space, F4. Okay, I gotta play quicker though. Yeah, he's obviously planning F4. Okay, that doesn't really make sense. Can I push here? Sack a pawn, and then I can go bishop. I can go, yeah. Okay, let's just go there first. And then I'm thinking c5. Oh, he protected it. That's still weakening for him, though. Bing, bang, bing, bang. His pawns are weak. Mom spaghetti. Can I go a4 and then here? Yeah, look at this move. a4. Then invading on c4. Look at this move. And then I'm threatening c3 here. Yeah, I like this. But things can get tactical. Look at that. That's got to be decent. He's barely, now his bishop is dead. His dark sword bishop. And now this is a target. I just moved my knight. He's got to go rook e1 now. And I'm going to place it here. Okay, but time is an issue. But this has to be good. I could put my light squared bishop here. Yeah, he's protecting this. How do I attack this again? I got to put knight here. That's going to take 4 moves. Oh, we go like this. Look at that. But this has to be protected. So how can I maneuver this? Name that chess player. That was my Frenchman, Philidor. It's in my book, son. I don't know why I'm calling everybody son now. I'm trying to create this battery, but I need this defended. Oh my God. Oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm just wasting my time here. Okay, let's go here for now. It's not a great move. Oh, this is under attack. I just realized he could have taken it last move. So I'm going to put the queen. No, I can't do that. Oh, this I've got a problem here. I might have to go here. But I don't want to do that long term. How do I defend this pawn? I think I have to go here. Uh-oh. 14 viewers now. Okay, yeah, so that pawn's being defended. I'm going to put a knight here. No, there's no need. Okay, let me just move here while I think, because I don't have time now. Damn it, I wasted all my time. It was an interesting thing. I don't have any plans here. I'm just trying to not fall too behind on the clock. And then always blockade with the queen. That's the best blockading piece in chess. Eventually he wants to probably move this knight, but let's not worry about him. Let's worry about me. H5, H4. That gives me F4. Also weakens H4. Let's just play it because I don't have time. I don't have time here. Time is not my friend. This bishop could be improved. I might put it on B6. Okay. So, yeah, push. And then yeah. Technically, I shouldn't be trading when I have more space, but yeah, I have no time here. Oh, that can't be good. Check and I can get in here. Can I just try it out? A4 is hanging though. Yeah, but A4, I guess he can just go here. Okay, bring in the bishop, quick blunder check, execute. I have to keep an eye on this possible fork as well. 2 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna plug this in. His bishop is really bad. Look at this. Look at that. Come on. Oh, he attacks this. Uh-oh. Yeah, H5. Okay, we put a pawn there actually. Pawn on G5. G5. Okay. Now, look at that. Look at that move. I could also blockade with the bishop. Actually, this might be better. I'm hitting C3. So this knight is glued even further. What an incredible control of the position, though. Look at my pawns. He moved? I didn't hear him move. Look at his pieces. Okay. I don't want to trade. when I have more space. The question is, how do I improve? Maybe queen f6. And then this knight has to be rerouted. Knight needs to be rerouted somewhere. Where? I don't know. I'm just going to flag though. Yeah, there we go. So he's got to go rook c1. Okay, so rook c1. And I'm just going to flag. How can I do something here? Where can I use this? I have an idea. Oh, it's a little tight though. I'm going to double on the E file. I burned a lot of time there. Oh God, I played so slow. That could be a mistake. You can take here. Damn. Oh, I don't know. I just don't have time. I'm sure I was winning there. I just don't have the time. Ain't nobody got the time. Oh, wow. He played well. He's strong, man. He's strong. Strong. It was, yeah, I was better there, but I just played too slow. 18 viewers. Wow. Yeah, I was winning the whole game. I just ran out of time. That's how it is. I'm just too slow. That's the graph. I'm not going to analyze it because he was just dead the whole game. Well, not dead. He was way worse the whole game, but I'm not a fast player. Okay. Here's a new game. Unfortunately, that's what you get with me. I'm too slow. Because I like to find good moves. Hello, not that Ryan. This one, I go E5. Opening up the position next time. Ooh, this is a very, very annoying line. And dangerous. This has a lot of venom. This has a lot of venom. This is very positional. I think even G4 in some cases. Yeah, this is a very positional line. King H1, yeah, here he wants F4. I'm scared right off the bat. I'm gonna try to go to C5. I guess he has no C4 bishop B3. I can take on B3. Yeah, but this is an aggressive line. Yeah, this is not going to be fun to play. D5. Bishop G5. Bishop G, he might, yeah, I think it's Bishop G5 here. Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. I already looked at discoveries. You can F6 and you can sack the exchange, but... Oh, oh shit, there is F6. Yeah, I'm just losing here. F6 I might have this. No, he hits my rook. Oh, he missed it. He had F6 there. I would have to have taken here. No, I'm still losing. F6 I was losing last move. I got lucky. Okay. How do we choose? Could also go all the way back so he can't sack the exchange. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so I think I can take the bishop and then G6 maybe. There's F6 as well. You can't do that. Yeah, maybe F6 or G6. This knight can come in. I think they're both okay. I think they're both okay. I don't like what this does to my dark squared bishop. But I stop his pawns from hurting me. This allows rook lifts on h7. I don't like that. Because this bishop is very slow here. Very slow. Not a fan of the rook lift. Rook f3 is dangerous. Yeah, so maybe g6. Just maybe. And if queen h6, I think I have to play it as much as I don't want to. f6, I think rook f3 is a big problem. Oh, guy blinking now. I don't like the blinking. 1600 bullet. Okay, he's got lots of games played, but I don't like the blinking. Not a fan of the blinking. He only blinked once, so I'm not. Okay, so g6, a scary move to play. So what is a good move for white? Queen h6. I think I have bishop f6. Then there's no. Then this comes. Okay, bishop g7. I mean, I do kick him out. Okay, then he goes. Let's say to h4. Then I have. Okay, then I have queen f4, rook f4, takes. Yeah, it's a headache, but I think I'm okay there. And then I have queen g6 if I have to. Play with. I used to play blindfold a little bit on stream, but I'm very slow, so it makes for an extra boring stream. Yeah, so he wants to sack the exchange. Crazy son of a gun. But I think I've got to take him up on that, and then queen g6. He gets 2 pawns for it. He gets 2 pawns. Oh, I can force the queen trade. Look at that. Oh, it doesn't quite force it. He's got queen g4 check. You see? Take. And then queen f6. Then he has queen g4. But I'm still out of trouble at that point. I'm going to do it. I'm out of trouble. Then I have king h8. Yeah. I think he missed this idea. He missed this. So check and then I go king h8. Actually, I can go here too. Because there's bishop g5. No, there's not bishop g5. Yeah, so maybe king h8. He's coming here. It is scary, but it is scary, period. King h8, bishop h6. It's just pure scariness. No, I can just take it. Okay, okay. So the more scary move is knight. No, it's mate. Yeah. So here, he goes somewhere like this. His knight's coming in eventually is a fact. But if I can get f5 in, I think I'm okay. This is the alternative, which is also good. But then there's such. Well, he can do that. He can do that either way. Okay, we'll do it this way. Whatever. I don't know. Queen g6 looked good too. Yeah. So he comes in, and then I think I want to move the queen and then play f5 because this doesn't really do anything. His queen just moves. But then I can do things. Okay, let's do things. Things are good. It's good to do things. I'm wasting all my time here, as usual. Oh my god. How much time did I burn on the last, 5 moves? 5 minutes, probably. Yeah, so if he comes in, Okay, I think he screwed up. This forces a trade. No, it doesn't force it. It does force a trade. Or does it? Or he's got this check, which is very dangerous. This looks good to me. This looks good. He can take here. I've got bishop f6. Yeah, I saw this. Oh, shit. You got to be joking me. You got to be joking. Do I have this? No, I don't. I can go here? No, it doesn't work anyways because he takes here. Crap. Yeah, this was my original plan. Damn. The fork. Shit. Here? Oh, I'm falling apart. I'll just resign. I don't know. Hello, Manonoko. Oh, how did he come back? How did he? They're always come back. He offered me a rematch. I don't want a rematch. Oh, he was dead. He was dead. I don't know. Let's take a look with the engine on that. 2 losses in a row feels bad, man. So, what can I do here? Whoops. Why is it not working here? There we go. Bishop f8. It's saying every move is fine. I don't know. I didn't want to give up this pawn. Yeah, this is a tough position to play for black. Yeah, it just says give up the pawn every move. What could I have? So queen, I thought queen f6. So queen f6 was a blunder. It allows knight d5. Oh, and yeah, and then already he's equal here. So any other move Yeah, because if we go bishop d8, my queen's hanging. And then if I defend it, then what? Take, and then he has bishop h6, apparently. So it was just a tricky position. Like this move in particular. I knew he had this. That's what I thought before I played it. He didn't play knight d5 though. And I considered king g6, but king h8 was good. And then I just ran out of time here. I didn't want to give him anything. So instead I gave him the clock. Okay, I'm going to play a new game. I'm going to play Blitz just to get into moving quicker. Just to move quicker. Because I just give everybody free wins. Because I'm playing too slow. I already forgot. Is it knight f3 or bishop e3? I don't know. Let's go bishop e3. Okay, and then I think, yeah, I haven't had this line in ages. I think a lot of people go queen b6, which, yeah, a lot of people do that. And I think we either take or we go knight a4. I think it's knight a4. Or is it? I forget if it's taking or knight a4. I think it's knight a4 though. Knight a4. I haven't had this in like 3 months or 4 months. The funny thing is everyone plays queen b6. Not everybody. A lot of people play queen b6, but it's not good. But yeah, okay, opponent disconnected. I'm sure he'll be back. But I lose all my games from the clock. Hey, it's like, it's so silly. I'm not getting outplayed. I'm just getting, you know, faster processing brain. That's not even it. It's just, I like to find good moves. I don't want to play subpar moves just to win. It's my perfectionism. I don't want to win at all costs. Like I don't, to me, winning the game doesn't online. Like I'd rather win properly, playing good moves. Yeah, this guy's just disconnected. But this is good for white. I'm going to guess the eval. I think it's like 0.6. 0.6 or 0.7. I'm going to say 0.7. Survey says 0.4. So I was wrong. Oh, 0.3. So I was very wrong. 0.4. Yeah. But it's still not the best way for black to play. Okay, I'm going to play another one. I'll go back to rapid because I need to work on managing my time. Playing Yusuf from Turkey. We're going to play the Dutch. I got to play quick, right? That's what we know. That's my number one. I'm my own worst enemy because I try to play too perfectly and it costs me too much on the clock. Now, over the board in classical tournaments, it pays off because I have time to play the good moves. I'm wondering if I want b6 right away before castling. I'm just going to castle though. I like the safe king. Okay, now we're going to go b6. But yeah, so it benefits me to find the good moves in in tournaments, but not so much online where you can just flag your opponent. Because especially when I don't play with increment. Okay, d6 or queen e8. Probably d6. I also have knight c6, but in this, I didn't double these pawns. So let's go d6. And this is kind of strange without the double c pawns, but its queen is still there. Okay, now, okay, let's develop. You can't go wrong with developing. Then I'm going to go queen e8, knight e4. Okay, queen e8. If he takes, I could almost take with the rook because my knight does a good job holding off c4 and preparing e4. I might even be able to just play e4. Okay, yeah. So this is going to be a tough question. Tough question. This is like a reverse bird. Could I go here? He's got bishop d3. Oh, this is hard not to play though. Okay, if I go here, does he have c4? He does. I'm taking with the rook. Normally I would take with the knight. Okay. Okay, he seems to know what he's doing. I can do this. Where do we go? Oh, he's preparing this again. Can I play c5 so that he can't? I also have e5. E5 might be good too. Everything is good. I have so many good moves here. I don't want c5, so I might go c5. Takes. Yeah, I don't know. He's still opening up the file there though. I'm supposed to play quicker. Maybe I allow this crap. Where do we go? It's always hard to know. We'll go here. We'll let him play his c5. So here he's got h6, and I go rook g8. This rook g6. This is it's like a reverse bird. It's a drib. These ideas. Yeah, he's going for it. Okay, there's this fork. I can now come in here. This will be interesting to look at with the engine after. Okay, he's gonna $100 says he's gonna double up here. Not $100, 100 theoretical bucks. I just don't see him playing anything else. Like he's gonna put one of the rooks on c1 because he's caveman-y like that. Okay, good thing I didn't bet real money. Gonna come here. This is tempting as well. But let's hit the queen. He's about to destroy my bishop, which isn't the end of the world because I have my own attack. I'm not a huge fan. Actually, I can take here now. I just want a pawn. There we go. And should I do? Maybe I should do it with this pawn. I'm going to do it with this pawn. And take with the knight. Okay, that worked out well. That worked out really well. I had that invisible fork hitting c5. Okay, so now he can try to play on these semi-open files that he has. I am down on the clock. I was trying to play quicker, but you don't always get what you want. So queen h5, h3, and then I have rook g6, king h7, and like I don't know. You just attack. Okay, so queen g6. There's bishop. I also have bishop here. I've got e. Okay, here he's on this. Is that a problem though? Yes, it is. Check. Okay. So we have to still look at this. I could then take and then go back here, and I still have. I don't want to trade off that bishop though. But I am up a pawn, so maybe I will. I might have better, but okay. I think I'm trading there. Maybe I have e5. E5, let him take. No, I think I'm taking. It's a shame. It's a shame, but I'm taking. And then we threaten mate now. We have to do so. We must. Oh, wait, that's not mate. What am I talking about? Now we go e5. Did we go e5 here? Okay, e5. And then e4, and then we're back to mating ideas. I could also go knight g4, knight g5, which is a real threat. Okay, I could offer a trade, but I don't want to do that. So let's come back. Getting into time trouble already, but this is certainly an idea. And this ain't so shabby either. The thing is, my knight, yeah, my knight could come in here later, hitting my rook. We're gonna go here. He can be annoying, but I'm going to. Wow. Okay. He's got knight back here. Yeah, he has that. Okay, bing bang. Otherwise, I could take. He's on my rook. And I can force a trade here. Then it's equal. No, I'd actually be down a pawn. Yeah, otherwise I can go here. Actually, is there a check? No, I can take. So he's got to go to f3. And then I can just keep attacking. And just go all in. I'm going to go all in here. I'm going to go all in. So knight f3, I'm going to go knight e4. Oh, I still can't take. Okay. I thought I could take if he... I thought he had to go knight f3. Is this a move? Takes. I don't think it's quite working. It's funny. Just doesn't want to work for me. Okay. I'm in time trouble once again. The position, the opening was very, very interesting though. Couldn't help myself. So he needs to move this, I think, or create a counter threat. If he goes knight f3. Then maybe rook g6. Or knight g5. Yeah, I think I'm going to go here. I have to start really playing quicker now, just trusting my like playing on intuition. So can I take on h3? Well, I can take on f3. Did he just blink, or was that my imagination? I'm so paranoid. Okay, what about king h2 or even knight h2? Okay, king h2. His queen's under defend. I could almost put something here and then check. I don't have anything here. I don't have anything. And now I'm going to flag. Oh, 3 losses in a row? Oh, no. I think I won the previous game, but he disconnected. Doesn't really count. Okay, so check. Then he has to go here. And I just don't have anything. It's just not enough. Just not enough. Check. I just have to make a move, and then maybe g5. I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Check. It's a whole lot of nothing. He's just safe, and then I'm going to flag. I don't know. I don't have time is what I'm trying to say. Don't have time. 49 seconds. I tried to do something. I couldn't find a way. Just goes queen g3. He's fine. He's fine here. I can get g5 in at least now. I've got knight e4. But his knight comes to life and he's gonna go knight g5 now. He's gonna go knight g5. He's got to deal with his fork first. Okay, so we got that. Queen d1. No, he can still go here. He had it all worked out, eh? Or can I go here? No. He has it all planned out. Fuck. Just takes. I just ran out of time as usual. It's always the clock. Oh, you didn't see it. But it's always a clock. It's always a clock. I was thinking about taking it with a pawn, but I don't have time to think here. I don't have that luxury. Yeah, I just didn't have time. Oh, I gotta play quicker. It's always the 10 and 0. It's the no increment that gets me. It's the no increment that gets me. I'm just too old. I'm not even like I'm just too old to think quickly. I always get good positions. That's what's most frustrating. I wish they were wiping me off the board. Then my losses are easier to accept. He's playing a good setup here. He's playing a really, really good setup here. It might be G3 or is it H3? Okay, I'm gonna go Queen E2. And then I'm thinking E4 or H3. Okay, let's. Okay, let's go E4, but it might be. It's possible H3 instead. Okay, so he goes here, and then I'm going to go H3. Oh, he can take here, and then he's got knight E4. But then I have check. He's got Queen D7. No, wait, I don't have check. Yeah, he's got knight E4. So maybe I should have played H3 first. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so h3 take. I might have to take with a g pawn. No, either way he's coming in here. Yeah, that's a problem. Maybe bishop e3, because like takes, he's just coming in here. This guy's played a really, really good version against the bird. I got hiccups. Yeah, so bishop e3. I don't know. I'm playing this. He played this extremely well. Blue boy. Yeah, this is not my night tonight. Ugh. Didn't win a single game. They were all bad losses in the sense that I shouldn't have lost any of them. Because I think I was winning all of them, but I'm just too dang slow. Always slow. Can he take first? No, if he takes and forks, I think I have queen b5 again. I think I'm okay there. Yeah, but I'm below what I feel my rating should be. Like being under 2100 feels dirty. I feel dirty. Yeah, so he's just deciding like what version of this he wants. But if he goes 94, I'm planning to take and then queen b5. Yeah, and then here, because I want queen b5, I'm taking with the pawn. So now, same thing. This is just a transposition, then queen b5. And queen d7, take, and then knight e2 or knight b5. Knight b5 wins the pawn, actually. Yeah. Okay, if king f8, probably just knight e2. Or maybe just castles even. It's a little dangerous, so. Little dangerous. Rook c8. I mean, I should be okay there. I might castle there. I could also go rook d1 instead of castling queenside. Yeah, he goes for that. So castles. Rook c8. And then I go knight e2. But then he can push. Or can he? He can't. Okay, I'm going to be... This is a little dangerous. But I think it works. Knight f6. I still have knight e2. That's interesting. So he takes on f4, king b1. He wants to take there, but then I got queen b7. He can take my... yeah, then where did he go? I guess... Like he could... I guess he got rook b8. No, he doesn't. He's on f3. Yeah, I mean, he can go here. I guess that's all playable. But then I have... Well, it's risky for him. Or I could just play knight e2. Oh. Yeah, so if I go knight e2 and rook c8, I can just take here, maybe. I think I can. Or can I? No, I can't, because he's got queen f4 again. So rook c8. Maybe just queen b3. Yeah, that's this is still interesting though, you know. King b1 takes. This line is still interesting to me. takes. He also always got this fork, which I can come back. Yeah, this is maybe a little too dangerous, but he's dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna go here, but this is still interesting. Rook d4 was interesting, but it's a little bit too double edged for my liking. So rook c8. I might just go queen b3. Might just go queen b3. Okay, and now he needs to develop. So probably knight f6, maybe bishop f6. Bishop f6, he can bring the knight here, but I'm thinking he's going to go knight f6, and then I can go. Then I have rook e4 though. Rook d4. Yeah, I'm predicting a lot of his moves here. So rook d4 should be okay. And should be in good shape. g6 now, maybe. He wants to fianchetto his king. I'm still struggling with my f pawn. I've got consolidation issues here. Maybe bishop g2, so I can double up on the d file. Yeah, okay. I can push now though. His knight's dead. His knight is dead. I hardly knew ye. He killed his knight. He killed his knight. He's got to go g6 now and put it on f5. F5 is a good square though for his knight. He has to go g6, maybe g5. Okay, so g6, and then can I go for this plan? Bishop h3. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I've predicted like all of his moves. Okay, I predicted all of them. I gotta be careful with my queen. My queen is dedicated to c2. Okay, I don't know what he's thinking about now, because the only reason you play g6 is to play knight g7. Oh, he fianchettoed the king. That's another mistake. Right? I thought for sure bishop or knight g7. The whole point is to put it on f5, which is a beautiful square for his knight. I was going to chop it off. So he just wanted access to the rook, but now you might ask yourself, why do I want to trade off my bishop for his knight? Well, just because my bishop is having trouble. It has identity issues. Okay, I think I'm doubling up here. Well, actually, I'm already defended. I don't need to touch that, although then he can go here. Yeah, but I could take. He attacks again. Yeah, then he has to open this up. I think we like that open. Okay, so we'll do that. And okay, now what? The check is meaningless. C3, just so that my queen can do something other than babysit. I'm doing that. The babysitting has ended. Chat has gone really quiet. 15 viewers now. But my queen has been babysitting C2 for like 8 moves or something, so. Okay, so I could trade rook, so I could come back. I'm up a pawn too, so I could afford to trade. This is weak though. Dang. Oh, that's a good ass move. This is a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a good square. Could I give a check? And if he goes back, then I have this check. That solves half a problem. Wasting my clock again. What else is new? Well, I can't do anything. That was a very good move. Whatever. I don't know. We'll go there. Whatever. I'm wasting all my time. Oh my god. I get in. That's right. So how do I? Can I control this? I can. I can play c4. But then he's getting access here. I don't know. I don't know. Oh shit! He's got rook d2. I think that's game over. He has rook d2. I missed rook d2. Shit. I just can't win a game. It's impossible for me to win a game. Oh, I'm lucky. I've got rook g2. Actually, I could have went rook e1 too. No, wait, no, I couldn't. Never mind. My queen's under attack. Yeah. I can create a mate threat though. And then I can maybe move the knight. No, he just takes. Check. I thought I had something here. So literally, I'm just losing every game today. It's not fun. It's not fun losing every game. Hello, Vivek. It's not a fun. Okay, I know I'm whining, but let me win one game out of 10. Once in a while. Okay, I'll try not to whine, but that's part of my personality. I'm a big whiner. Oh, and I lost a bird as well. Well, I think I have to give a check and hope that materializes into something. This is looking decent too, though. So check, you just okay. No, I can do that this way. It makes more sense. Yeah. So do I have a perpet if he takes? No. I don't even have a check there. He covers everything. Okay, now it's his turn to kill me. I've got this check. This check. No, the queen, the knight can't do everything it's on its own. I have to bring in the queen. I just don't like losing every game. I just don't. Let me win half my games. Half my games. Let me win half my games. I'm not asking to win 95% of my games. Just 50%. Okay, do I have check? No, I mean, my queen has to vacate the premises. The queen was so poorly placed there. I'm going to give a check. I need my knight. I got 28 seconds. Okay, come back here. He's fine. He needs to just bring in his queen and I'm dead. Check. Yeah, I'm just not having fun losing every game. I'm just not. It's not fun to lose 99% of your games. Like I'm not having a good time. 16 viewers now. It's not fun though. Like this is not fun for me to lose every game. I got to play quicker. I have to play quicker. 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 Fast. Don't think. Good moves don't matter. Speed is all that matters in chess. Just speed. C4 right away. No, first we hit the C6 pawn. See, even now, why am I thinking? I shouldn't be thinking. So queen C7, if C4, I think we're okay. You only have to worry when I think I'm thinking of yeah, so I think I want C4 right away. Well, in this case, I'm not going to, because if C4, I can actually take, because I do have a knight on it. But it's still weakening. I still wonder if I should have played C4. But I'm trying not to overthink things. I can also go knight C3. I can go C4 again. But this is weak. I got to go knight C3 here. But I keep... C4 is very thematic. And I'm going to go after this. These Nimzo pawns. We got to do it. Has to be done. No, I'm going to go D3 first. Am I? I am. And then I'm going to go knight A4, bishop A3, like a reverse Nimzo. There's too many good moves here. That's why it's hard for me to think. I got to keep the pace up. Bishop E. Okay, he gives us everything. So we just go knight. Oh, wait, let me think. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played D3, but maybe I should have just played knight A4. But these are so weak. I think I'm just going knight A4 here. His pawns are weak. I think I can just give him this pawn temporarily. Then queen F3 maybe. He's got knight D5. He's being annoying. Then I have C4. I don't think he's going to hang on to that. I think I can just go here. So he's going to hang on to it because he's a greedy mother trucker. And I'm just going to go C4. Positionally, we should be winning. He has F6 though. Oh, yeah. So now we go C4. And he's never going to see the light of day. Although, should I just grab it? No, I'm going C4. Positionally, we're killing him. This is weak. This is weak, but we're going to grab this next. Yeah, this is strategically winning, as they say. Doesn't mean we're going to win, because today we're losing. But, whoa, Chess Raptor, thank you for the generous donation. People tend to do it when I'm extra whiny, which makes me feel worse. 17 viewers now. I do appreciate the support. Thank you very much. It doesn't go unnoticed. Okay. I think it's time to grab it. So let's do that without thinking too long. Larson say. Oh, you didn't see me whine. Yeah, don't watch the video later. There was a lot of whining going on. A lot of whining because I've been losing every game. And pretty much due to the clock every game. Okay, but I need to... yeah, yesterday it was Ryan. Today it's Raptor. Everyone is generous at the end of the year. Thank you again. Okay, I got to think. I stopped thinking for a while here. So I'm threatening mate here. He wants bishop f6. That's why he moved the knight. But if he does that, can I take? No. I could take now. He can double up. And then I can go rook d1. I'm hitting. I think I'm going. This is weak. I think I'm taking here. And then like rook d1, protect d3. Oh shit! Oh no, I'm okay. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. So this bishop remains bad. And yeah, I'm just going to protect this. I could. Maybe I can go here. I might have queen g3. He has to go g6 or f6, I think. Yeah, but that's just got to be weakening for him, though. g6. But then it's harder for him to support here. Okay, I'm going. I don't know about this move. I'm not 100% sure about this. So g6, and then I'm going to go rook a d1. I already burned some of my time advantage here. Oh, did he move already? Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to go rook a d1 now. And then maybe bishop a3, but I like covering d4. So maybe I attack it this way. Then he can always just go here, but at least it's an idea. I'm just going to minimize chat because I really want to focus here. That seems like a mistake. Is the idea that if I take that he wants to go here, but then I can just go here, but then he's got this. Then I have this. Am I okay there? I'm going here. I think I can do. I got to play quicker. The moves don't matter. Just move. I'm overthinking it. I just like to play perfect though. I get these beautiful, beautiful positions. And then I run out of time. Because I enjoy them too much. Yeah, so the question is, if it was my move, can I take on c5? And then if he pins me, can I just defend it? I think I can. I should be able to. Yeah, so this, I can just attack it again. Bishop a3. I can also hit e6. I don't even know if I want to take that because his light squid bishop is so bad. But yeah, let's go with this idea, bishop a3. And I mean, I should be able to do this. I could also go bishop c3. I could do that. And then take... That's interesting as well. Bing, bang, boom. And then if queen b3, I can take, and then if bishop c5, I can take. I think I'm going here. And see, how long did I spend on that? 45 seconds? My time management is so bad. I like to find the best moves. I can't help myself. Both of these moves were good, but I can't help myself. I just can't. Yeah, I calculated this. According to my calculations, it should be correct. Queen b6, I can just take on e6. Okay, so now what? Hit him where it hurts. Oh, no, I can still just come back, I think. Yeah, it's a little scary, but I can always come back. I can also defend it with like b4 or d4, I think. I will be happy for, for this to stop being an issue soon, because I have to worry about that every single move. Yeah, so if it was my move right now, I think I can take. I should be able to. He has a... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back. Okay, I need to come up with another plan. Let's go king h1 first, because I'm tired of having to worry about this. I'm just tired of it. And then I might even just come back here. And so then I could double up on the e file maybe. Okay, he does that. I'm gonna go here now is my idea. I gotta play quicker. I'm down a minute now. That is not a problem. Queen a5, shit. I dropped a pawn there. I've got queen b2, which is not ideal. What? Okay. We want this. Yeah, so queen here, I think oh, does that work? Yeah, I think I have queen b2. I think. But yeah, things are getting out of hand here. Yeah, queen b2. I'm going to take, and then he has 3 entry points. Oh shit. Okay, can I take here? No. Oh, can I? Oh boy. I mean, I should be able to. Scary, though. Scary stuff. Oh, crap. No, it does work. It does work. Yeah, I scared myself. It is scary. It's just scary, period. For a split second, I thought he can take here, but I can just take the queen. You can't pre-move here. That's where you die. Okay, opposite. No, same colored bishops, and we're up 2 pawns. I just want to, yeah, my pawns are already well placed on light squares. I'm overthinking it again. Just move. Okay, this is a dark square, which is not ideal, but I don't want to overcommit the pawns. But it's just move. Why are you so scared? Why are you so scared, buddy? Just move. Don't move here. Just move. Just move, son. Why? Why would he do it? I mean, might as well be safe. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, okay, we'll go here. Yeah, we go here. And then push here. Should be good, I think. I don't know why he traded. Okay, and then push to get access to d5. He can go here, though. So take care of that. If a4, I will take and then run this guy. Or rather, king c5 probably. Yeah, so if he does nothing here, now I can play e5 because this is taken care of. Wait a second. Yeah. Will I actually get a win today? Will my whining pay off? Does that even make sense? I think I'm just going to go check and then run this guy. But it's a little scary to do that. You know, bing, bang, boom, bang, boom. I mean, I'm faster. But why even? I'm just going to use my reserve tempi. I mean, I'm up a million pawns. Chat is probably going insane. I'm my own worst enemy. I create more problems for myself than my opponent ever could. I think he resigns here. Right on this move. No, he doesn't. No, maybe he's going to let his time run. Okay. Chat open now. I will block him because why play to the end like that? It's just stupid. Probably a kid. They're all kids. Okay, finally got a win. 19 viewers. That's a lot of viewers. It's a little scary to have that many viewers, but I've got chat open now. Okay, let's take a look at that game. So everything went perfect in the opening. We had the most beautiful position. And then I'm such a Debbie Downer. I'm so pessimistic, but it's because I'm still tilted and salty from my earlier losses on the clock. Yeah, so we had the bird. A6 just gives us what we want even faster. And then here I was thinking like if I should play C4 earlier. Because I almost considered C4 right away, but pretty much if you can hit the C6 pawn with tempo, it's good to do that. And then here I was considering C4. One of the reasons I didn't is because if he takes, I guess I could just take with the knight, but I was thinking if I took with the B pawn, queen B6, even queen B6 is not a problem. I just go bishop C3. So possibly C4 here, just because even if black gives away a pawn, that can often be a little annoying to face. So like when I castled here, like I wonder if he can just play C4 here. I know he loses a pawn. I know that. But then I think sometimes there's some dynamic play. So I'm going to have to check my repertoire on that after. In fact, can I do that now? No, I'll do that later. Okay, so bishop e7. And then here again, no, I'm going to do it now. So let's open up CPT. Through the magic of television. Boom. And let me just update this position that I was analyzing earlier today. And then I'll open this up. But yeah, I just want to win once in a while, and then I feel better. I just don't want to win almost every game. At least not on the clock, right? Beat me on the board, and then I don't mind as much. Okay, so let me load that up here. Bing, bang, boom. Can I do it from memory? What did he play? He played this, right? And then knight f6. And then what did he do? I got to look it up. Then he played e6. No, he didn't play knight f6. He played e6 there, right? Yeah, he played e6. So I don't even have that in the system. So I'll run 5 lines and then I'll let that run for a few hours. Wow, 95 is not in the top 5. My webcam is blocking. If I hide the webcam, you'll see what I'm talking about. See, the engine is there where my head was. So that's interesting. I wonder if he can play. I wonder why 95 is not good. I'm going to run 6 lines. It's not even in the top 6. Although I might have played bishop b2 here first. Okay, let me get back to the game because I'm surprised about that. Yeah, I played bishop b2 first. I wonder why knight f95 is not considered good. Oh, you know what? I think we can get trapped actually. Sometimes if you take the pawn, you can actually get trapped. There's no way home. Yeah, it might be because of bishop d6. And then if I take... No, but I'm coming back. So, but maybe if I take, maybe there's... I don't know. I'll have to look it up after. Looks like Vivek came to the same idea. But 95 bishop d6 takes queen... Yeah, this is the problem. Yeah, sometimes it gets trapped. So maybe that's why. And then I'm curious what the engine thinks about an earlier c4. For once, Vivek and I agreed on something. And then I wasn't sure about the d3 because of what happened. I think it's okay. The reason I played it is because if I played knight a4, I wasn't sure about b4. But I think, I mean, we have to be fine there if we take. I mean, I'm sure they're both good. I was just trying to find the perfect move. And then like this type of setup, if anyone is new to these positions, which probably most of you are, this is essentially everything you want in a bird. Like you can't ask for, you can get very different positions where you're winning too, but this is so easily strategically, I'm using this word too liberally, but strategically winning. Because it's like a perfect Nimzo as white, like a reverse Nimzo, because you've got all these weaknesses. You have the beautiful C4 square. White can play E4. We have play on the king side. Black's light squared bishop is dead. Black has these long-term weaknesses on the A and the C files. There's potential for like G4, King H1 attacks. It's so easy for white to play. There's so many. You can go bishop A3, attack the C5 pawn, like rook C1, break open the C file. Again, Nimzo ideas. Or you can go like E4, F5, like G4, attack again. You can do rook lift, attack here, attack on the H file, and G4. So many ways for white to play. So it's a very, very pleasant position for white. Yeah, now this was a little bit different because, again, I think maybe D3 might have been not optimal, but I wasn't too worried about this because even if he hung on to it for a while, like with knight D5 or something, the pawns are always weak, and mine are very solid. And if he did play knight D5, I had C4. I'm pretty sure. Vivek says, "How do I deal with knight D5 after D4? After D4? After D4? How do I deal with knight A4, knight D5? Oh, knight D5. I was wondering when D5. Right now, knight D5, E5. E5 or bishop A3 should both be good. Oh, because of this? That's not a problem. I don't think that's a problem. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is a problem. Knight D5. I think I can just take. Oh, no. So can I give up the exchange? Yeah, so can I take, let him have this. Possibly you could give up the exchange there. Possibly. I don't know. What else? Probably just queen F3, I'm thinking. Although F6 might be coming. Or queen E1. Queen E1, F6. Like queen E1 or queen F. Like so knight D5, queen E1 or queen F3. F6. Still, I still prefer white here. But yeah, it's possible knight D5 is not optimal. It's possible. Anyways, moving on. I played C4, locking this whole structure down. It does weaken D3, but it's just easier to deal with. Grabbed the pawn. Then every move I had to oh no, it wasn't here yet. Then I played queen G3. He has a couple of ways to deal with it. He had F6 and then he had G6. I might even just have H4 at that point. His bishop is out of the game. You could argue my knight is out of the game too, but there's just too many weaknesses for him. So just defended the D pawn, went after the C pawn here. I think both moves are good. Went for this, and I'm up 2 pawns here. No, just 1 pawn, I think. Yeah, I'm up 1 pawn. Wanted to just get. I'm wasting too much time dealing with potential issues on this he traded. He was probably happy to get rid of his problem bishop. And then, yeah, my advantage really diminished. I'm up material, but yeah. And then this was scary to play because it's very close to just losing here. Very close to just blundering. And this scared me for a split second because I thought for a split second that he could take on c5, even though I had accounted for that already, but then I got scared again. And, well, we're just winning here. And then, I mean, we're just up 2 pawns. He should not have traded. I had less time than he did. Well, he can't avoid a trade now. So it's just, I mean, he's just losing. Yeah, he put too many trades. He first of all, he shouldn't have taken this knight. He should have just endured the bad position he has for a while, improved his pieces a little bit, tried to flag me, but trading did not do him any favors. And then especially, I don't know why he traded the bishop. Maybe he thought his king was better placed than mine, but I'm up 2 pawns. You can't do that. So that was pretty bizarre. This was a very bizarre. I don't know. Like, he's 2100. He knows better. I don't know what this was. It doesn't make any sense. He's better than this. Like, he's 2100. Even an 1800 is not going to do this. I don't even know if a 1700 would play that. Would a 1700? I don't. A 1700 is not playing. So that was just strange. Okay, let's look at that with the engine, because I think I played well, but I think I could have improved a little bit on a couple moves. Wow, you know what's amazing? That position on move 5 on my local engine, bishop b2 is only number 6 here. This is only the 6th best move. The top move is twice as high. The top move is 0.87. Bishop b2 is not even in the top 6 now. It just dropped off the radar. Wow. I never would have guessed that in a million years. Oh, Grimlord says he would not. Yeah, so bishop c5 was strange, right? I wonder what the cutoff is where players would stop playing bishop c5. It's got to be around 1300, right? It's got to be about. I'm going to guess about 1300, because I think a 1400 is good enough to not play bishop c5. So I'm going to say 1300. Even that's the line. Oh. Okay, so this graph is, yeah, pretty much what I expected. Yeah, so with the engine, so I'm curious. So bishop e2, very odd. Just every move, like f6 blunts the bishop. So I think the computer might just want to attack the c5 pawn immediately. Knight h6 is strange. I mean, it wants to go to f5, but it's still strange. Like if we castle, and oh no, another chance to play f6. I'm really curious about this not being in the top 6 moves. It's not a bad move, like it's not an inherently bad move, but like yeah. So bishop a3 is one idea. It just wants to go for it. What's the normal Nimzo attack? Whoops. Same thing with knight c3. It's the same idea, right? Just say he makes a random move. Yeah, castles are at 95. That's weird though. It is kind of weird. Because it prefers castling to bishop b2. Doesn't make any sense to me. How does that make any sense? It just doesn't want to commit. It prefers it on a3. That's what it wants, right? It just wants to attack this. right off, like from the get-go. Wow, 95, and then we're hitting. We have this big attack here, and the bird is awesome. But that's surprising to me. I mean, in a tournament game, knowing what I know now, would I not play Bishop B2? I don't know. Bishop B2 is so safe. How can you go wrong? But that's a definite surprise. In fact, I'm going to run it with 7 lines because I'm too curious. I'll let that run for a couple hours. 7 lines. There we go. Okay. Sorry, moving on. I care about these little incremental differences too much. This causes me time problems. Okay, so yeah, 95 was good. And then I considered C4 here, which is good. But there's no rush. Everything is good. You just can't go wrong in this structure. Apparently, you can do a rook lift, just immediately attack already. But this is what I say. If you get this type of structure in the bird, white has a million ideas. I already outlined some of them, but there's a million ideas. So the hardest part here for white is deciding like what's optimal because everything is good. Yeah, so I was curious about D3, but D3 is good. Yeah, again, every move is good. So it really didn't matter. Yeah, so I wanted to look at Vivek's suggestion here of if knight D5. I thought maybe queen F3, which would have been a mistake. Oh, I don't even know why I thought this stops him from taking. It doesn't stop him from taking on E3. So knight C4, and then we play E4. Oh no, we can't because there's F4's hanging. But eventually we will. We can maybe play G3 or queen F3 and then E4. But E4 is the idea. Yeah, it's still a permanent. This is a permanent structural weakness for black. So yeah, so knight. Yeah, if knight here, knight C4 was good, and then alternatively bishop C1. But I don't. Yeah, maybe bishop C1 is not so bad. I also seem to recall something because I've been reviewing Raven's course in the bird. And started watching his YouTube channel again. I think it might have been the course. I think, and I could totally be wrong. And I might even be thinking of Simon Williams. But no, I think it's Grandmaster Raven Sturt. I think when you get this tension, you don't ever want to take, you don't want to touch anything. You just want to leave it and then play elsewhere. And then eventually black will want to relieve it. At least maybe you can play E4, but I don't think obviously you don't want to undouble the pawns, and I could also be thinking about something else. It might be a different pawn tension I'm thinking about. Okay. So whoops, this is what happened in the game. And yeah, C4 is good, but every move is good, as I say. It's just the opening is just too good here. Yeah, every move is always good. This was not optimal, rook FE1, but the recommended moves are a little strange, like H3 or Queen E3. It's saying Queen E3 and rook F3, but I'm not doing that. B4, I'm not doing that. Knight E4, I'm not doing that. I don't know. Yeah, these moves are not obvious. Yeah, I just wanted to get out of this possible danger zone, but the best... Oh, I could have played D4. That would have made some sense, but it's a little scary to play that as well. Ultimately, the moves themselves don't matter so much because we're ahead. Just play safe and quick here. But then I'm only slightly winning at this point. You know, it's can you guys see that? Just for Larson say, "Hi, sir. Do you want money?" I smell a scam. Okay. Yeah. So, but where was I here? But my advantage diminishes quickly. Or it's we're still better. I guess taking Mr. Rook was better for some reason. Maybe just to avoid a rook trade. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird how my advantage just vanished, seemingly out of thin air. I mean, this was the start of it. King H1. It really likes C5 for black here. Yeah, because his bishop gets active. Yeah, so it doesn't want to allow this bishop to get active. And then if he plays here, I can just take a pawn. But some of this requires calculating. Ain't nobody got time for that. No. But yeah, I allowed his bishop, his like squared bishop to get active, so it wasn't optimal what I did. Yeah, trading rooks was the best move because I win this pawn. I don't know if I agree with the eval. This is a computer eval. Like this is +1. I mean, this should be for a human. This should be better than +1. We're only up a pawn, but it's same colored bishops. So I don't know. I feel it's more than just +1. I mean, it's +1.4, but I feel it's probably more like +2 for a human. And we have good pawns. And then yeah, this was a blunder because now it forces a trade. Okay, let's play another game. I got a bird win in, so I'm happy. I'm sure I'm still going to whine, but I got my bird win. Oh, 2,200 here. Oh boy. How come I'm always white? It feels like I've been white like 20 games in a row. I'm going to play another bird. I'm always white. I'm never wrong. Okay, we have another bird. I got to play quick. Ooh, this... I think against his Fianchetto setup, Raven likes to play d4 generally. So I'm going to play like a stonewall against it. I have no idea how to do it. I have no idea how to do it. I don't know if I want to go c3, like an actual stonewall, or go c4. This Irish pawn center, as he calls it. Whoa, can he do that? I mean, it's a stonewall, right? So I think that the knight does go there. Doesn't. Oh, how about c4? Can I get c4? C5 is gonna create some complexity. Okay, I'm going c4 because bishop d3, then c4 doesn't make sense, right? So I'm going c4 right away. I think this is what Raven likes to do against a Fianchetto, kingside Fianchetto, because you just blunt it, and then you just get space in the center. I think that's his logic. And I'm not going to resolve anything there. I think I'm just going bishop d3. Now that does... Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Then he's going to go at f5. So... Okay, but I got to move quicker. So I'm just bishop d3, f5. I guess I'm castling there. And we'll have this double stonewall. Double stonewall. Okay, I can go knight fd2 or I can go knight bd2. And this feels the most natural to me, so let's play it. Yeah, I've studied the stonewall briefly in Mauricio Rios's book, Chess Structures, but I forget everything about it. Actually, you know what? I believe Simon Williams, yeah, he's working on a lifetime chessable course for the Stonewall Dutch, which is tempting. Because Stonewall Dutch is very, it's actually objectively better than the classical Dutch, I believe. Okay, so I'm just going to castle here. I have a question for you guys. You know the Pillsbury attack? Does that stem from a stonewall? Does the Pillsbury attack stem from a stonewall? Somebody answer that, please. Because if so, that's another... Because the Pillsbury attack is pretty damn awesome. Chat is saying no, some is saying yes. Okay, do I want to open this up? No, e4. Well, but he can take. And I'm scared. I think we got to play e4 though. Oh boy, got to be brave. Okay, so if he castles, I've got a good center though. This is like a d4 opening, right? Like we've castled, our development's pretty nice. Okay, maybe bishop c3. He's got knight d7. f5 almost. I can do rook lift there. I could go here and then take on d7 and then rook lifts. Can I be that? Oh, rook. What about this? Rook a3. I'm going rook a3. Oh, there's this though. Rook a3. I love rook a3. This bishop is pointless. I really like rook a3 idea. Okay, I'm gonna go a4. I gotta go rook a3. So if he goes here, I go knight e5. Possibly I still do this. Oh, it's check. Is that a problem? It's not a problem, is it? It's not a problem. Here. Bishop d2, queen b6. Bishop c3. I think I can do this. Okay. Queen b6, bishop c3. But a4, rook a3. What do you guys think about that? I'm probably too exuberant on the idea, but I'm just thinking of this rook left, right? Queen h4. Yeah. So what was I doing here? Yeah, bishop c3. Okay. Knight d7. Oh, he's got this. Shit, I might be in trouble here. I have to go. I might be screwed. Maybe I have a5. Or do I? I don't, eh? Because a5, he just takes. No, then I take. Yeah, I have a5, I think. a5 check first. Take. Oh, shit. I dropped a pawn. Shit. Okay, I might have c5. I thought I didn't because he takes here, but I can recapture. So I'll be up a rook for a pawn. But I have to look at other lines. You can still go here first. Then I can just take here, I think. And if he checks me here first, takes. Do you have here? Yeah, it's iffy. It's iffy. I just have to play it and hope it works. That's how you play chess. But I think that's what you do against a fianchetto. I think you play d4. But that's honestly, the Stonewall is a mystery to me. It's a mystery. I'm just going queen e2. Oh, f4 is under attack. g3 then. This is really dangerous though. Queen c1. I gotta play quicker here. Oh, bishop a6. I've got g3 again, maybe. How did I drop this pawn? Why did I do that? I just dropped the d4 pawn. Unfortunately, rook d3 doesn't work. I might be able to take it then queen c3. My bishop is so bad after. Let's check, so I don't have much better. Queen c3. Oh, I can't go queen c3. Well, that did not work out well. If I had a dark squared bishop, I'd feel better. I mean, instead of the light squared. Okay, so I didn't win, but yeah, I don't know what to do in the Stonewall. This wasn't an actual. The Stonewall didn't really last long, and yeah. Okay, rook a d8. here. It was an interesting game. I don't mind losing it. I'm pretty sure I was better out of the opening. So it's not the opening's fault. It's my fault. I played a little too slow and I missed. I dropped D4. I just dropped D4. That's all that happened. Now I should work on being more tenacious. Is that the right word? Yeah. Because grandmasters can still like play and then they'll be losing, but they can reduce the position to where the conversion is not easy, you know? I need to work on that. That's next level stuff. You know, so that it, you know, like I guess trading pawns would be a good start to that. Trading queens and pawns. But I've got inactive piece issues to deal with at the moment. What ideas do I have? His knight is dead for the time being. Maybe h4, h5. I mean, I really don't have anything. I need to get this rook into the game first of all. I don't know if I want it on f1 or on e1. E1 here, he can always just go e6. My bishop is really crap. Do I have bishop c4? No. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe h4. Okay. Is f4 hanging here? Yeah, maybe he just. I think I just dropped f4. So he's probably just calculating if he can do. Oh wait, I have f7. Can I do stuff there? Maybe. Oh, I've got rook f1. I can take and then rook f1, and then I'm extracting f7. So he sees that and he stops. So I could go g3. Okay. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play g3. I don't want to. Oh god. Here even I've got literally nothing. This bishop is dead. This rook is inaccurate, or not inaccurate, misplaced. Why did I say inaccurate? I can go here. I might do that. Oh, he's on this. Oh, he wants to trade that. B4. Just to. I mean, his knight's coming in. I don't know. That's dead. Can I push? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything. I gotta take risks. He just takes here. I have to trade. Maybe I can play f6. I don't know. My bishop is too dead. Like, I don't have. Unfortunately, I don't have anything here. Like, I never have prospects with this terrible bishop. Plus, I'm down a pawn, and my rook is inactive. Well, so he did open that up. I've got this now. Take, and then he is this. I'll try it though. I also had rook e3, which might have been better. Rook e3 might have been better, but yeah, because he can take and then trade. I don't think he should have taken here though. He's giving me more than I deserve. He still has just queen c5. Wait. Yeah, take and then queen c5. He just simplifies here. It was an interesting opening. I screwed up when I let him take on d4. I mean, I'm still learning the bird. I'm a baby bird still. Rating will go down a bit when I do that. Take. You can take here first if he wants. Nothing here makes a difference. Here. Knight here now. I am winning a pawn. Hopefully he forgot about his clock. One can dream. Here. This one. Oh, wait, I'm trapped. I got b3 maybe. Here. Feel like I'm going to lose this bishop soon. Check, I think. Ay. And I'm gonna flag here. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Okay, let's look at that with the engine there. I was dead there anyway, but it was an interesting game. It was an interesting opening. Did I play too slow? A little bit. A little too slow. Yeah, I'm hardly winning any games. It's not. Oh my God, he was over 2,400. He was 2,430. How did he drop? How do you drop so much? How do you drop from 2,430? Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so we were better out of the opening as we normally are. And I think it's just because I dropped d4, really. So here, e4 was not terrible. It wants to just play 95. It likes the a4 here, which I played later. My rook a3 idea. So 95, let's just say 97. And just wants to play Stonewall. Put the knight there. Then I have other play. Yeah, I should have just played 95 maybe. Okay, so a4. Okay, not the best move, but it's playable. I spent too long on it though. This is not good time management. Even here, like move 11, I spent 3 minutes already. But A4, I spent 50 seconds on A4. That's poor time management. I really, really, really have to work on my time management. I need time management to be my strongest asset. Yeah, I allowed bishop g4 here. So, but if I don't do that, he's taking here. So what am I supposed to do about that? Apparently you can go c5 if he takes into g2. I'm not doing that. That's too much to calculate. I wouldn't be 24 if I think if I had good time management, if I had really good time management, I think I would be 2200. Like let's say like 2240 or 2230. I wouldn't be 2400. That's a big jump. But yeah, so I'm not playing c5 because my whole plan here was this bishop maneuver. Queen, it wants to give the pawn. I guess I can't hold both. Period. I thought I could hold him this way. Yeah, this ended up being a little weak for me. I mean, I'm better here, but so instead of c5, I thought for 2 minutes on this. There's f5 here. What is that? f5? I have no idea what this is. It just wants to create some weakness. Actually, I was watching a video from Grandmaster Raven Sturt yesterday, and he played this in a blitz game. The position was a little bit different, but he played f5, and he said that he tells his students to do that a lot, just like without even getting anything back, just to disrupt the structure. Because like his position was later in the game. But it's just a really weak structure. So I should consider that more. I know that you can do it this way, but you can do it with the f pawn. So the computer wants f5 here, but that's a bit advanced. Yeah, it's saying king h1 and then what? Takes, and then do we have rook d1 or something? f5 is winning. But let me just look at a5 first. So a5, and then we have b4 or something. No, then f5 again. What is this? What is this? This is so winning. Because we have queen f5 with threatening mate. Let's say he ignores it. Let's say he takes here. And then f6, and then you just come in and give mate? Really? Right? So let's say he ignores it. Well, here now it wants to take on g6. Oh, and then we have f. Oh, wow. So g5, and then we're just going f6. It's just too weak. This is just all too weak for his king. Wow. Just fight it head on. I know the whole idea of the rook pawn just advancing here, but f5 does the exact same thing, and might even be stronger because we have the f file. Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, getting back to the game. So we can give up this pawn and then just attack. Okay. This is how the game proceeded. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't really have much better than queen c1 here anyways. So this is what cost me the game. Or it could have been worse, though. This was a blunder. I was actually equal here, but I was only equal if I played queen e3, which makes sense, getting the queen more active and with tempo and defending the bishop. I don't know why I didn't play that. I don't know why. I don't know why. This is the most passive response I could have done. Queen e3 is so natural. I don't know why I did that. And now I'm just losing. Yeah, strongest was knight d7. I don't know why that is much stronger. Probably it just likes the freedom. Oh, it's again we had f5. That's the theme of this. This f5 thing I could have played 100 times. Wow, that was never on my radar this whole game. Never. I never once even considered it. So I've just never. This is like not even in this game. Pretty much my entire life. What about you guys? Were you guys thinking about f5? Like I'm just, for some reason, I don't consider attacking it head on like that. The fianchettoed pawn. Again, I do it with the h pawn, the rook pawn, but not the f pawn. But I know my opponents do, like when they play the Grand Prix against me, or even like in some poison pawn bishop g5 lines, white plays f5, and it's annoying to deal with. I don't know why I didn't consider it. Okay, so f5 is what I took away from. So I'm actually happy now. Like, I lost the game, but I won knowledge. This f5 idea. That's against a fianchetto. Probably why I'm not so used to it is because I don't frequently have my opponent fianchettoing like this, but it's good to know. Yeah, and then I'm just losing at this point. Now, if I had played a little bit faster earlier in the game, let's say I didn't waste a minute. It's hard to say what it would have happened though, because my opponent might have just played quicker, kept pace quicker during the game. But if I had spent more time, I would have flagged him, or yeah. Anyways, I'm going to play a blitz game now, just because I don't really have a good reason to, but I just feel like playing a little bit quicker right now. I think it's because it's getting a bit late. Wow, this is a 3-hour stream. Wow, it did. I don't know where the time went. Honestly, that's shocking to me. I thought I was checking the clock to see if it's been 2 hours yet, and it's been 3 hours. Okay, so speaking of the poison pawn line, that's what we're getting here. If they play f4, and they did, so that's funny. So that's what I was just saying. Now it's actually, I don't fianchetto. Well, sometimes you do later, but that's what I was just talking about. I just gave that example. Oh, he moved again already? Okay, so I've studied these lines deep, but I haven't played them. Okay, so this one, I only do this when they play a3, but I'm tempted to do it here. No, here it won't be good. So maybe knight bd7. Yeah, this doesn't ring a bell. I've seen it before, but it's not ringing a bell. My queen can't move like easily. I have one square, I think, but all of his pieces are tied up around my queen. Yeah, so oh, this is blitz. Oh shit, I forgot this is blitz. Okay, we go here. Oh my god, I wasted half my time. I literally forgot it was blitz. Okay, I can almost just run the A pawn. Okay, I gotta play quick. I forgot it was blitz. I didn't adapt. Yeah, this is really scary to castle into this. I've said this before, but the whole bishop g5 line, it's one of the scariest lines I play against, if not the scariest to play as black. I don't know if I can think of a scarier line. Don't really want to play h6. Rook e8. Every move is scary. I think I'm just going to push the A pawn. Is this correct? Probably not. Oh shit. Okay, I've got queen b4. a4, a5 was I don't know. It was not. Oh wait, can he take here? I can take it with the rook. I gotta watch out for this because there's things. Okay, here I'm actually going to push. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Because I think we're somewhat safe like this. Oh, bishop c4. Yeah, here I've got this. So, oh, c3. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I've got a4, but I'm on borrowed time. Oh, I've got this. I've got e4. Do I though? Do I though? I'm on borrowed time. Is the answer. The nice thing is my queen is almost trapped, so he's going to be spending time trying to trap it. I think he gets d6 at the end. Oh, wait, here takes... I have a fork. No, I don't. Okay, I can go h6. He just goes there, g5. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, my queen is about to vanish. He's got this coming through. He's got everything. Okay, go here and then here. You can go knight d2. Oh, am I trapped? Yeah, he wins my bishop now. Right? I screwed up. He trapped me. Yeah, he trapped me. Okay. Yeah, the bishop g5, I can't get mad. The bishop g5 line is just, it's dangerous. And I couldn't remember theory here. He destroyed me, this guy. Actually, I get the knight. I get a piece back. I forgot about that. He can take on d6 then. No, this game, I just literally forgot I was playing Blitz. I lost half my time. I basically berserked. I thought it was rapid. Ta-da. He can't even take it with the rook. I've got back rank issues though. And I'm living off increment. He's got this. Damn it. Play it. He can do it with either rook. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, we go this way. We go this way. B4 even? Where did he go? I didn't see. F6? No, it doesn't work. Yeah, these pawns are going to be a headache. Bishop d3 after is annoying. Bishop d3 is a big problem. Just didn't have time there. I just didn't have time. I had, I got 2 seconds on the clock. That was the most slip. Damn it. That sucked. The most slip was not ideal. Yeah, I came close. I just the game kind of sucked because I burned half my time accidentally thinking it was rapid. Play a5. Play a5. Play a5. Oh, I had a fork here. Knight could get trapped. I don't really want to put it on c6. He's got outside pass pawn. I shouldn't have done this. Need to get here. Active king. His king can't move. You gotta move the bishop. Okay. Do I want to trade those? I don't have time to think. His king gets active now. No, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, okay. I can go after this pawn. Got to go back. I win a pawn? No. Here. I don't want his king getting active. His time is starting to dwindle. He's almost in zugzwang. Okay. Am I brave enough? Okay, I'm going to go after this pawn. It's going to be hard for his bishop eventually to stop all my threats. Like this one. And then this one. Actually, I might run the pawn. No, I'll take. Ooh, I can always hide here. This one runs. Okay, push. Ooh, boy. Okay. Then time to resign. Okay. Oof. Yeah. So let me recap what happened that game. It was a very dangerous opening, and then as I was trying to remember theory after he played knight b3, I forgot it was a blitz game, and burned literally half my time. And then I basically berserked him at that point because I forgot that I was playing blitz. Fortunately, there was the increment. Then I must have been worse out of the, like in the middle game, out of the opening. I just couldn't remember my theory. I just couldn't. It's such a dangerous line. I should almost come up with something different, but there's nothing good. There's no alternative. I mean, unless I want to play something subpar against bishop g5, but yeah, it's a problem for me, this opening. And then what happened? Then we got to an end game, and I had no time. I had like 3 seconds left, and I think he was winning in the end game, or at least he had the advantage. But he started playing really slow in the end game, and I did have a knight, and knights are tricky. So, okay, so let's take a look at that with the engine. Oh, my rating is so low; it feels bad. Feels bad. Wow, I've got this other thing running still in the background, and I'm still surprised. Look at Bishop B2 can actually be classified as a mistake here because it's not even in the top 7. You know, it's at least a 50 centipon delta between Bishop B2 and other moves here. That is utterly surprising. In fact, I'm going to run it with 8 lines because I'm just curious. And I'm in no rush for that. That's shocking. Okay, back to this game. Pretty wild, but yes, it was a wild game. It was blitz after all. So this knight b3. I'm lucky my queen didn't get trapped. I got really lucky there because I was lucky I had a resource out, and he might have misplayed it slightly. So this is actually a mistake. We're just better after knight bd7 or bishop e7. He is moving backwards. Yeah, I burned 1 minute, or sorry, a minute and a half on this. I burned half my time on knight bd7. Maybe not a minute and a half. A minute. Over a minute. Okay, so I guess we're better here, but it's still scary. Yeah, a5, I was just kind of... I thought maybe I can play a4. I was trying to play a4, essentially. So best was b5 or h6. So b5. And what is the point of that? What's the point here? To play b4? And then what? Queen a4? Like, let's just say he does nothing. b4. Oh, no, to remove. Okay, yeah, we take on e4. Okay. So, yeah, there was b5. And then there's h6. I wasn't sure if I wanted to create a hook. And then b5 again. There's also knight takes e4 here. Can I do knight takes e4 here? No. How come I can do knight takes e4 here? Oh, because the bishop is no longer protected. Oh, yeah, I should have seen that. I should have seen this. I know that. So it's equal here. Now, e5 was good, but the best move is knight e5. Knight e5 with just to clear up the d square to get our bishop out, which is, I guess, interesting. But yeah, e5 felt okay to me. And then, yeah, I barely survived here. Am I a titled player? No. Are you? Yeah, and then I was just fortunate that this all worked out. Oh, I should take the knight first. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but if he goes, it's saying bishop h4. Oh, he's got a fork here, which is what happened, similar to what happened in the game. Yeah, I only had 15 seconds here, so yeah, I should have taken first because of the fork. So yeah, the fork remains, so he should have brought his bishop to safety, and then he has his fork. Yeah, I'm 1789 FIDE. But I think FIDE, I'm non-European FIDE, North American FIDE. I think there should be a asterisk where your FIDE rating was acquired. Can I give you 7? Where is Bill Wara? I'm not sure where Bill Wara is, but you should hire an actual chess coach. If you're playing tournament chess, like a strong coach. I'm probably not strong enough to coach you, and probably too expensive, depending on where you live. Okay, so where was I here? I mean, this is a blitz game, and I had 14 seconds left. I don't know why I'm analyzing it so much. And Rook FC1 would have been better, but this is blitz. Yeah, because I was expecting Rook C1. I thought he could do it with either rook. Why is this rook not as good? I guess because we win the B pawn, right? After I defend, then I'm threatening B3. That might be why. Oh, you want free coaching? There's plenty of free material online. And you should probably specify your level, your rating. Or just watch me and do the opposite. Do the opposite of what I do, and you'll become a grandmaster. I personally guarantee it. Okay, this was a mistake. Apparently, because there's knight b6. I don't know why knight f6 is so much better. I mean, there's threats on the c file, but yeah, I don't know. I had 15 seconds here. Knight b knight. Why? What if I go knight? What if he goes knight b6 now? Versus here, knight b6. Okay. Well, oh, I see. My bishop's trapped. This is actually what happened in the game. Yeah, and then okay. So knight f. Probably, I mean, I had. You're 2650. Yeah, so you're probably stronger than me by 10 or 20 points. So, if you can't afford a coach, I don't know what to recommend. But you have, you're probably already a titled player if you're 2650 in Blitz. So a strange question why you're asking me for advice on that. Okay. And yeah, this is equal. And then he started playing really slow. He has a minute 14 here. And I figured he just runs these pawns. Like, I thought this should be pretty straightforward for him. Yeah, give me a check. I just figured he could move these pawns, but maybe it's not so simple. It's actually equal material, but these felt really strong to me. Like I thought, I'm actually looking at it now, like the eval. I honestly thought, this was like, I don't know, +5 or something. So this is shocking. Not shocking. I'm using that word too much today, but this is surprising to me. I overestimated how strong these are. I mean, I have a pass pawn of my own, but I don't know. I just figured that this was going like a huge advantage for white. And yeah, this was all fine. And then, you know, I have 5 seconds here. This was actually a blunder. This knight d1. Why is it a blunder? Apparently after bishop c8, there's other moves too, but bishop c8 followed by bishop b7. And I don't know why this is. Oh my God. Okay, so I go in here. Wait, king e2. And then, okay, so that's weird. This is not obvious. And then he starts pushing a4. Why does that matter? Why can't he? Okay, so like, why can't he do it here? Oh, because it's check. So it just wants to get my knight far away and then push the pawn. And so what if I go check here? Then king d2, and then my knight actually. Oh wait, then he takes the pawn. Wait. I missed this. I didn't mean to play that. Here, this line. Yeah, bishop b7. Yeah, so once I move away, can he just come here? Yeah, essentially my knight is too far away, and then he can push them. So that was why this was a blunder. The knight gets estranged from keeping an eye on his pawns. So I had to bring in my king e7. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this. I wasn't sure, but I guess all of this stuff canceled each other out. I have the pass pawn here. He's got a pass pawn here. So it canceled each other out. But that was the only way. Where am I here? That was the only, here. That was the only way to not be losing here. I had to bring in the king, and then if he saves his, actually, where can he go? Wow, his bishop c6 apparently. Wow, what a move. But yeah, so it was a bishop c8. So I had to get my king more active. That's what I should have done. Sorry for going so deep into this. And then this is equal. This was a mistake. Yeah, and then, I mean, knights are just tricky. And then I just had a million forks. It's saying I could take here, but I didn't have time to calculate that. I didn't have time. I know that he can never leave this pawn, but I didn't know if I could grab one of these. I just didn't have time. But looking at it now, it seems like there'd be a good chance that I would win that. And again, I should just take here. Just take. And he can... I was just scared. Oh, I can always just go in front too. Yeah, okay. I should have taken... That would have been simplest to take on b5. And here all of my pawns were in dark squares, and I kept them there. And then I was not in a rush here because my king is right now out shouldering his king, and his bishop is defending his pawns, but he has to be careful to not. Sometimes it can be hard to defend everything because he's essentially going to have to defend 3 pawns. Like ultimately, I put I put my king in front of this pawn, and I put my knight on g7. His bishop can't defend all 3, although I guess his king can defend 1, but it's hard to defend is what I'm trying to say. It's hard for the bishop to defend everything. So that's what I did. Just got the king active, and then just starting to be tricky with the knight and create problems for him. And it's hard for him to play quickly and not blunder against a knight. Knights are just very useful in that regard. Okay. I think I should end it there. This is a 3-hour stream, 3-hour, 20-minute stream. Hopefully it was okay. I don't think it was the greatest stream. I lost so many games just playing too slowly, but it happens. What can I say? Thanks again to... Oh, shoot. I better remember his name. I got to scroll up. I was just talking to him yesterday. Chess Raptor, thanks. Thank you to Chess Raptor for the donation. I appreciate it. Thanks for everyone else for watching and sticking along. Probably 80% chance I'll be back tomorrow. And I will work on these games, these openings in my own time to try to improve on them and remind myself of what I should have done so that tomorrow I can hopefully come back better. Okay, have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.